Hello, this is the judge. I'm doing a quick video for the Grand National, which is on Saturday. Here's the card. This is to help out some people who may not be clued up. What I do every year is I make a spreadsheet like this, which contains all the information, if I find it, there it is, about the Grand National runners. And here are the final 40. Now the first thing I'm going to say to you is, any horse that's age 7, like Shantou Flyer, I wouldn't be considering him. Okay, Le Mercure, again, I'd delete him from consideration. Raz de Marais, he's 12 years old, too old. There's another one, Double Shuffle, I've already eliminated him. Now, one of the things you can do is look at stats and trends, and what has happened in the past can guide you what will happen in the future. And what has become a very powerful statistic for the Grand National is that the horses that win it do not wear what they call headgear. That would be things like cheek pieces, visors, blinkers and hoods. And there are a whole load of them. Like more of that. He's wearing some headgear. I'll get rid of him. I wouldn't bet him if I were you guys. Perfect Candidate is another one wearing the blinkers, cheek pieces. He's not going to win. That's what I say. What I'm doing here is trying to bring Wade Franck, another one wearing blinkers. Take him off. Wonderful Charm, another one. Going to go through all of these and get rid of all the ones that have got blinkers on. So having done that, I'm now left with these. There's 15 of them. And there's some other powerful stats that all the winners in the past have at least matched, which is they will have run within 60 days of the day of the race. And some of these haven't, like Regal Encore there. He last ran 70 days ago. I'm going to delete him because he doesn't match the profile. And there's some more like that. One for Arthur, not run for 84 days. I'm going to say that makes him an unlikely winner. Bishop's Road, not run for 77 days. Likewise, going to get rid of him. Stellar Notion, not run for 76 days. I'm going to eliminate him from consideration. Now there's some other really powerful trends and stats that you need. And one of the things you've got to do is have a proper preparation, which means having at least 3 runs in the current campaign to get yourself fit and conditioned. And there's certain horses, Highland Lodge is already gone, but now we've got O'Failing's Boy. He used to be a very good horse, but he's pulled up his last 2 starts. He's just never going to win a Grand National, so we'll take him out. One of the things you've got to do is you've got to stay a long distance. And one of the things you can do to work out whether that's going to happen is to have a look at the races that these horses have won. And if we look at this horse here, Cocktails at Dawn, the longest distance race he's won was at 2 miles and 5 furlongs. And that was in a hurdle race. And I'm going to say, I'm sorry, but Cocktails at Dawn is a very unlikely winner of the Grand National. So I'm going to eliminate him from consideration. Now we're down to 9. Okay. Now one of the other powerful stats is that you will have had at least some experience of running in large fields and a number of practice runs, you know. How much experience have you got of taking part in racing? Because this is a large field of 40 runners going over 4 miles. and definitely red here. He's very well fancied. He's one of the favourites. But if you look, he's only run in 9 chases. He did win his last one by 12 lengths or something. But anyway, I think he's too inexperienced. So I would say at 12 to 1 or whatever price he is, I'm not going to risk money on him. You're not winning a lot anyway. One of the other things you need to have done is running handicap races. And Lord Windermere is a horse that I know very well and I love him. But he has only ever run in 2 handicaps, which is too few. And one of them was in the Grand National 2 years ago, and he pulled up. And his only other run in a handicap was when he was 8th in 2013 in the Hennessy Gold Cup at Newbury. It's the only 2 runs. He's never made it into the places in a handicap race. So I'm going to say Lord Windermere, nice try, but you're not doing it. So I'm trying to work this down for you people so that you can find a bet or several bets, because I really advise you to bet more than one horse. A Wounded Warrior, he's an interesting horse, but he was pulled up and he ran incredibly badly on his last start. He's never run beyond 3 miles 1 furlong, and I just don't see him winning the Grand National based on this. Only running in Ireland, on soft ground. He's not for me. He's only 8 years old. 10 years old is more typical. So I'm going to say to him, thanks for coming as well, Wounded Warrior. Now the stats say that carrying more than 11 stone 2 is a really bad idea, and that it's hard to win. And the Last Samurai ran in the Grand National last year, and he ran off a handicap mark of 149. We'll have a look at it. But as it says here, goes very well over the fences, but he's £12 higher than he was when he was 2nd in this race last year. He couldn't win. He couldn't win the race. And now he's £12 more to carry. So, I'm sorry. You're going to go as well. The Last Samurai. Delete him. This leaves us now with 5 horses. The Young Master, Saphir du Roi, Black Lion, Tenor Nivernais and Uccello Conti. Let's have a look at some odds. Saphir du Roi, 22 to 1. I recommend you have a little bit of money on him. He'll give you a run for your money. He just came 5th in the Gold Cup. Tenor Nivernais, 40 to 1. Definitely have some money on him. Black Lion, he's only 12 to 1. But I think he's sure to give you a good run. So make sure he's covering all your bets. Who else we got? Uccello Conti. Young Master 18 to 1 and Uccello Conti 20 to 1. Those are my tips for the Grand National. One of those 5 to win the race. And of those in particular, I like Saphir du Roi 22 to 1, 20 to 1. That's a good bet. And Tenor Nivernais. They're all 8, 8, 8, 10 and 9 years old. They pass a lot of the tests that I originally set. And maybe the Young Master is the best one. But anyway, there you go. I hope you have some interest. The Grand National is off at 5:15 on Saturday the 8th of April. It's live on ITV. And make sure you get your bets on and then sit down and enjoy the race. And see whether all these things that I've said, not wearing blinkers, ran within 60 days, one at a distance of 3 miles. Find out afterwards whether the winner passes all those tests that I said. Okay? Enjoy the race. Hope you win lots of money.